In New Zealand, you've got to be pretty famous or someone like the Prime Minister to get your very own personal bodyguard. This is the story of a female bodyguard unlike any that you'd find in Parliament. She offered protection to a 13-year-old orphan, and she did it with the help of this.
This cloak media is associated with the settlement of Wellington. The kaitaka belonged to Ruhia Porutu. She married Ihaya Porutu, who was the chief of Pipitia Pa. And the significance of this cloak and the mere is that Ruhia saved the life of Thomas Mackenzie. Thomas was an orphan from England, and he was 13 years old in one day when the Adelaide arrived in the Wellington Harbour, 1840.
One night, Thomas went ashore to go exploring. But when he entered a building site, he didn't realise he was taking his life in his hands. The half-built house was still under tapu.
The chief, Porutu, and about 30 of his people found them there, and the chief was very angry, and he wanted to kill Thomas and the other person that was with him with this mere called Horokewi. And Ruhia saved his life by throwing her cloak over him, which is a symbolic act of protection, thus saving his life. So they became quite close and became a lifelong friend of Ruhia and her family.
What happened to Thomas? Did he stay in Wellington?
Yes, he did. He ended up being quite an important person in Wellington's history. He's associated with the first newspaper that was established here in Wellington. And when he died in 1911, the cloak was placed over his casket in commemoration of the relationship that he had with Ruhia and her family.
It had once saved his life, and more than 70 years later, Thomas was reunited with the cloak for his final journey.